And you certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Far End Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunner, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar Pants on Fire, Two Blatant Lies from a Police Inspector, Far Bigger Than Plebgate, no longer with us, God rest his soul, but No Mad Monster, Serial Killer here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, Porcupine, Serial Killer lie, and all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Can see Diss Skelton Road assassins for details. Can see King Charles, Count Dracula. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus doing the rains in Diss recently. Haven't seen it in more recent times. Plenty of guns for hire, always those who'll do other people's dirty work and others who'll do anything for money, drugs and alcohol. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Number 10 on that one, you can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. So, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, the word that came off. The Royal Sandringham Mistake, Killenfields, layered and clear. So cruise on my frame fixed tail in Diss, Norwich, Safewold. North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District, all looking to bag a frame fixed black cat. That one's got 17 and ET on it. Prince of Darkness, ET Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, that one's got 7 twos on it. 7 Monster Lies, 7 Bogus Diagnoses. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. In their precision engineered black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified apparently using new DNA technology. And that's a very good film, The Final Girl, Rich Boys Hunting Young Girls for Blood Sport, Castles, Manor Houses, UK's Devil Island, Country Estates. So no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. As always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. All mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. So no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, serial killer here. Again, Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunter now. That one had all on it, is all of this, and that's the big classic there. That's a Mondeo, Steve Wright Ipswich, 22 miles from here, again riding around in a blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days, some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And Steve Wright has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall, dating back to 1999. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. And that one's got Bluff on it, because that really is a big monster con, Monster Bluff in Diss, Norfolk, UK. No Black Panther. Sandringham serial killer here. Black Wizard terrors. Diss shooter. Diss Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. As always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields, laid and clear. So they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So they all used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy, the scapegoat, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So again, no mad monster, serial killer here. Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One a big monster con, and there's plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. No hosts for the beast here, Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, again in their precision engineered. Black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, and again I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, now a mountain bike. No Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. So all covering up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine, that one had 21 on it. And that's a very good crime drama suspect. Very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. But certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. And there's a very deadly serial killer virus in Diss, Norfolk, UK, all delivered by Diss Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers, they only have infected everyone apart from me. And that's Picasso there. It's always good just to add a little bit more to your online Picasso. Very unique, standalone story. Classic masterpiece, over 22 years in the making. Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. That one's got 55 on it. 55 Victoria Road, Diss, Norfolk, UK, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. My Christian calling at the time. That one's got 22 and up on it. Was never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors or buried in the garden. I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. And no underage rape, pregnancy, murder and burial. Another big monster lie in Diss, Norfolk, UK. So, two parallel stories in Diss, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham, and a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. That one's got mock on it. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition. It's also got E.T. on it. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, you certainly do have to follow your golden compass. For you do get boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Can see Diss Lawnmower assassins for details. But no Black Panther, serial killer here, no ritual killer here, Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham. I did just watch The Ritual Killer, Morgan Freeman, that's a good watch. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. And we have just celebrated Easter, that one's got number 10 on it. Again, you can see Keir Starmer and the Labour-loonies for details. 17 on that one, Norfolk Coopers, Coppers, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host playing clothes lover. In their black box, serial killer frame fixed assassination, but no black wizard here in a Volvo state. That one had a Zell on it. Very good film, The Fallen, Dancer Washington, based on actual events. When a very deadly, demonic, serial killer demon spirit goes from host to host. No host for a Zell here. Plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. And some people really do like to play games, have their fun. See if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. Again, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. So that's got 55 on it also. Again, 55, Victoria Road, Diss, Norfolk, UK. Certainly was never 25 Cromwell Street. No bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors. Buried in the garden. I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson car. DC3, Hope Church now. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, his blonde host playing clothes lover. Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. That one's got GK on it, you can see Carey Skips for details. Can see MK Roofing. So they certainly will pay to make you disappear. And again, we have just celebrated Easter to Christianity, Islam, 23 on that one. Two big opposing forces, totally opposite, two parallel stories. One is true, one is a monster lie. So in Diss, Norfolk, UK, the truth versus a monster lie. I have the truth, guess who has? The big monster lie, all of this. And they certainly want their big monster lie to swallow and crush me. And as always, you do get help from above to expose the truth, all the monster lies. Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua, certainly have saved me, given me the insights, the understanding, and the revelations, all online for the world to see through. Again, they will pay to make you disappear. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Hence why they keep burning down my social media accounts for exposing the truth. Corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. 5 Facebook accounts burned down in the last 14 days since the latest release of the Epstein files. And exposing the truth certainly will make you an enemy of the crown, enemy of the state. They will want you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. Dead men don't talk, see Jeffrey Epstein for details. Though a lot of people do believe Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. Remains to be seen, but anything can be staged or faked. Again, Diss Lawnmower assassins. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, Diss shooter, really don't think so. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition, and never about money. Again, the truth first is a monster lie. Prince Harry look-alike in that one. His High Royal Blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue murder, certainly not mine. So Norfolk coppers in their black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. We'll set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. No one had 22 on it. Really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September Blue murder, certainly not mine. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Diss Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And 22 Freemasons on trial in France at the moment for murder and assassinations. Run and hit squads. No different to what is going on in Diss, past and present. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. The Royal Mafia, again there, High Royal Blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue murder, certainly not mine. No one's got a lie on it, so here's a big monster lie in Diss Norfolk UK. Prince Harry look-alike in that one also. And no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here. And again, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham mistake, Killenfields, loud and clear. So no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Hunley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. Black Wizard terrorist, Diss shooter. No one's also got mock on it. Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And Sombre, autonomy of a crime, where there was a woolly hat, serial rapers, ride and round in a silver Peugeot, unchecked for over 30 years, based on actual events in France. So you certainly like a duck on Diss Mere.